Pounds on the table. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm gonna come in here like the Truman story. How y'all doing? How's it going? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome to the kingdom. That's what we say. How you doing? How you doing? Are you having a manic Monday? I wish it was a like Monday. Oh. Are you having a chill, relaxed Monday? A busy, I can't wait till it's over Monday. Uh, Damn it, how the weekend go so fast Monday? What Monday are you having? What Monday are you having all of them? Are you having all of them? Welcome, 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 Mama and sis member. How you doing, Mod? How you doing, Susan, sis member? Mod, how you doing? How you doing, Jerry King? How you doing this morning? How's it afternoon? This afternoon. Happy Monday, Dan. How you doing? How you doing, my sweet potato? How you doing today? How you doing? How is it going? Tina Mod sis, how you doing? How you feeling today? How you doing, sis? I wanna know. I wanna know, Jenny Yo, how you doing today? I wanna know. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. How you doing? How you doing? That's what I wanna know. That's what I want to know. I'm trying to say I don't want to open my eyes and at points I'm giving y'all half an eye, one eye. But how you doing? How you doing? We're gonna do a lot of. I wear my sunglasses on live so I can read the comments on the side. Is that my big bad wolf? Because I see it says, how you during stream elements always running. How you doing? Happy Monday. How you doing? How you doing? How is your tubing going today? How's your work day going today? And to my mod members who are not in the building right now, because they always, one thing about me, y'all will find me saying, hey, and they don't even be in the building, because they always in the building, because when we up in the building, we all up in the building, even we don't see us. So to my mod Dana at work, hey, sis, mod member, how you doing? How you doing? Just John, mod member, my YouTube husband of 57 years. That's right. If Tink Tink been kicking it since the 50s, I doggone been married for 77 years. And every time I say it, it's gonna go higher. That's how it goes around here. It's like a soap opera. I had the baby this season, next season, and going away to college. You better know it. This is you, big bad wolf. Don't let them tell you nothing different, sis. And as the tube keeps churning, and it keeps churning, but it dang sure ain't making no butter, y'all. It ain't making no butter. It's like mixing when they say oil and water don't mix. Yeah, they definitely, that's the mixture. That's what they make in oil water soup. Oil water soup with a dash of cayenne pepper. Just a dash. Not enough to even know it was in there, but that's in this sweet potato. Oh no. 10 inches in 5 hours. We sending out prayers and love to your city, state, town. We are. FEMA is going crazy. I'm letting anybody know right now that right now so many floods are going on in places and people are getting power outage and all kind of stuff. Please contact because these people are right now getting the resources to help and you declare and I'm sure with something like that y'all will be declared in a disaster in a few hours. Reach out to them instantly get on the top of that list because they don't move overnight. So get on them. I know that my city just last week caught some flooding so bad that FEMA's here city. It's here. You need to look it up. You need to really look it up because it's here. They're here. Let's hear. Let's make it clear. People always talk about I don't take handouts. That's not a handout. That's a helping hand. Them two different things. Them two different things. Don't ever think that make you weak. That actually make you strong to know that you're not gonna cut off your nose to spite your face. You know? You dig it? You dig it? Please look into that because I'm sure that's going to be declared a disaster zone soon. So please, there's going to be people who need help. They might not have caught all the water, but they might have lost power. They might not. So definitely reach out to that. Reach out to your sources. To all people, when you had those kind of disasters and you lose all your food because the power was out and stuff, you know that you can reach out and get an emergency assistant from the state that doesn't put you on food stamps forever, but it can definitely give you food stamps for a month or two. It can definitely look back to you. That's what it was set up for. That pot was made for us when the time comes in need. And let me tell you something, my country's in need. And some people so proud they can't say it, but they in need. The ends aren't meeting each other no more. Remember when it was you was just making ends meet? The ends ain't meeting, they stopping somewhere in the middle. They stopping somewhere in the middle. So we gotta find it and let each other know about the resources that can fill in the gaps. So please reach out to that. Any of those resources. That's what they here for. Rosemary, how you doing? Mm-hmm. 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 Yes. Yes. That's right. Mm. Okay. Okay. That's still a lot of water in your basement. It could do damage, and the basement holds the foundation of your home. But I'm glad you're okay. Listen to that stream. She says only 3 feet of water on it, like it was a bucket. She said it's only 3 feet, but she know why she can say that because she know at the end of the night they okay. They home is okay. They can get that water out, still be there. They okay. They're okay. This ain't good. This gonna cause something. It's gonna take some time, whatever. But you're okay. So I love the strength in what you're saying. Says we still, like I said, we still lifting y'all up. And Breezy sending good vibes. Sarah Z, how you doing? How you doing? Um, but yeah, we definitely. But yeah, how's everybody Monday going? Like I said last night, the strip was a little bit quiet. Didn't know there was some things I was watching I didn't even know was going on. You know, one was I did not know that Denai had Jag's sister, niece, and Jag on the same panel. And it was a good one. I watched it. It was a good one. But I watched that. What else did I watch last night? I watched a little bit of AT2s with Jag, but I don't know. Jag just be so putting 20 on 10 so much sometimes. It's hard to listen to it wholly because you go going to this child right here. I mean, she on the same platform as telling us, not even the same show, but I just mean platform YouTube, not YouTube, y'all, YouTube. Um, she on that same platform telling us different stories, so it's kind of confusing sometimes. Uh, oh, they got it really bad too in New Jersey. Oh, these floods are going through. Like I said last week, we got hit out here. Um, in the state, we got hit, and so it just seems like it's just moving around. So prayers to everybody. Oh, jeez. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to. You have to. And sometimes, y'all, I've been saying it since the beginning, especially when whatever I'm taking in on YouTube, I could be sitting in political sectors or whatever, and it just get deep and get heavy. Whatever I'm sitting in on here, if it get too heavy, you got to take a day. A day where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just need to watch regular TV. Don't take that day and decide to go to something else heavy. You just gotta take a day, like a detox. It's like when you're watching the news too much. Oh my God, the world is just falling apart. We ain't gonna be here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Is there enough food in the stores? You going through all these panics, right? And sometimes like, I just can't even watch the news. Yeah, I gotta take 24 hours and just not. I can't even take this shit in. I can't do it. You have to do that from here too. But also in that detox, you have to come back on here right before you come back in. You need to go to things on here that'll make you laugh, make you happy. Because it'll remind you that, remember, also in all the fuckery, there is some actual good stuff. Some good stuff. So like I said, education, and come on here to get educated. That means like you ever been like, man, I don't know how I operate this thing. And you say to yourself, oh, go type it in on YouTube. It's gonna be a video. I don't know how to set this fire stick up where I can have everything going. Go to YouTube, it's a video. I don't know how I change my oil because I ain't never did it. Go to YouTube, it's a video. How you start a grill? Go to YouTube, it's a video. How do you go to YouTube, it's a video? Go to YouTube, it's a video. Go. Hey, how do I braid hair? Go to YouTube, it's a video. So if you ain't coming on here to get educated, get informed. If there's something you like, I'm sure there's a sector, a section, or whatever that actually talks about that. Get informed. Say, I might not know nothing about blah, blah, blah. There's a sector on here. Go learn. Just go watch. Or how about you say you want to get entertained? Now, sometimes I'm going to tell you, it's a secret though. Don't tell nobody I told y'all this. Sometimes the fuckery is entertaining. Shh, shh, shh. It is. It is. It is. But sometimes it's too much. Sometimes you got. Y'all gotta watch it just like this. Y'all gotta be throwing holy water. Now, holy water can only be core. It ain't gotta go get no priest to pray over it or nothing. This just holy YouTube water. You throw it there, bam, bam. Not too much at your screen. You do not want to shut out your computer. So there's maybe a cap full. Because you know the core caps are kind of big, so don't fill it up. Don't fill it up. Your cup don't need to run it over, but just sprinkle it at them and watch. As soon as you do it, some good stuff gonna happen. Somebody gonna laugh on the channel. Something gonna feel it. They gonna feel it. At least in my mind that happens. I don't know. Or I start laughing at least. I'm laughing at these mofos sometimes. I'm telling y'all, sometimes I'm literally watching Yikes and thinking in 5, 4, 3. I'm like a Janet Jackson video. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming for it like, oh, you're about to go. Now, sometimes when he go, I have to listen to it like this. Wonk, 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 wonk. It's like the Charlie Brown. You got to just wonk, wonk, but just watch what he's doing. And it's real funny because wonk, wonk, wonk. Wonk, 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 wonk. You know? And then I'm entertained. And then I'm educated on how much trash is, and I'm informed at the same time. Like, I get it all sometimes at once in the bowl. That's me. But if you can't handle it, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Don't worry, I'll recap it if I know about it or I watch it. But if not, we just don't know. What you don't know don't hurt you. Out of sight, out of mind, huh, Jenny? How you doing, sis? Here's my thing. When people come on blasting, what I think is one is triggering because I know it's people out there fighting. Some people in the fight to quit, they're still using. But they are fighting with themselves every time they use. It's time to let this go. So every time they come on and they do that, I just think, And I also think about when they come on and they do that, how it tells me they can't come on here sober. They can't give us them. There's a part of them that don't want to accept them. So why would they think the world would? Because when you come on here, whether you D-Small to all the other YouTubers, you've opened your door to the world. You've opened your door to Pandora's box. You don't need to ever have just stalkers out here because you opened yourself to the world and everything it thinks, feels about whatever you open yourself to. That's why I said it's always going to be hate out here. It's always going to be negative because you opened yourself to the world and its opinion. And one thing about the world, especially as Americans, they are so opinionated. I mean, I've never seen so many opinions in my life. But is that just what we do? That's what we do. I do it sometimes. Stacy says, "How you doing? How you doing?" But you have to think about the people out here. That's why I said, even when you become a content creator, just on some serious stuff, even when it comes to the topics of the world, you have to remember that yes, you have an opinion, but it's just that. So it's either easier to not do this or address it on both sides. So I feel like if something gets so heavy, you have to bring somebody that's from that whatever you're talking about, because otherwise I'm just giving opinions in my sides of what I think, and I could offend. So when we think about speaking about the LGBT community, there are so many points of views, and I'm not here to take anyone's good, bad, whatever. Because who say it's bad if that's what they know or that's what they believe or that's what in their life that's all they see. What I'm here to say is, since I don't want to judge anyone for certain things, meaning their religion, their political stances, their race, their gender, and their sexuality, I don't. Because the moment I open the door to one of those things, I'm opening the door to all them things. Because I ain't gonna be able to speak about one without jumping into the other one. And so, like I said, we're gonna all have different beliefs on that. That's okay. That's what's wrong with people. It's like, if you don't believe what I believe, then you must be the worst person. You don't think it this way, it must be. No, it doesn't mean any of that. So like I said, so on here, so I think about that. Like I said, I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna sit on here and blow with y'all for what? Because when I blow, I wanna chill. I wanna relax. I wanna be sitting on here. Yeah, man. I just don't. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But see, the one thing we gotta know is, one, I can't speak on no country but mine. One, this is America. Addiction is one of the biggest things. Addiction to prescription, addiction to non-prescription, addiction to alcohol, addiction to, you know, it's America. So once again, remember, this platform is open to the world, to the world. And during the situation we went during the pandemic, this platform opened up to everybody ready to say their opinion. Their opinion, they thought, their views, they better than, they worse, and whatever. I never know. Never know. But the one thing they never given us is them. I never know which side of the fence they really stand on, because they just walking on the fence. And then sometimes they dangling this way and dangling that way, but I can't tell you. I don't know. Mm, yeah. Because you have to on here, like I said, the freest choice y'all gonna have is the things y'all do on the internet. And then you have to tell yourself, your mental health is most important. And you shouldn't be in nobody's job. If you came over here and it triggered something, you would come out because it's you protected. And that's the truth. And that's the truth. If there's a handbook, if there's game, or there's something I could put you on about this here thing called the internet, is knowing that you can control everything that's going on with you. You really can. You really can. You got to take your power back. You got to go back to that place you were when you first came on here, and you didn't know none of this. That's you. Everything else is what you become, the so-called move around on here. But remember, when you came in here, all this stuff that's bad, It was going on. It be going on when you leave here. But what you have the power to do is be one of the people that make it that when people come up on this internet, they know, oh, it is good people. It is people that just came on just like me to do this or see this. And yeah, sometimes they might watch the BF. Sometimes they might, but they aren't the BS. And so, like I said, that's the truth. Savage says, how you doing? How you doing? Good afternoon. Yeah. But yeah. That's it. This is the internet. Everybody want to tell everybody what they gonna be saying, doing, thinking, dancing, moving. I ain't here to do that. I ain't here to do that. Like for what? Love you too. Love you too. Enjoy your day, sis. Um, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all, on the internet, you have a free choice. You have a free choice. You have a free choice to, I mean, this is like I said, this is the freest choice you got. Who gonna stop you, boo? Who gonna check you, boo? Last night I came on Terry Lynn's. She had a lady out there named Denise. And Denise told her story. Snuggle bunnies, my snuggles, how you doing? How you doing? She had a lady named Denise up there. And Denise told her story. And her story was definitely, I give her, I salute her for having the strength to tell her story. There's power in you telling your story. I don't care what story it is, somebody come and tell. Stand on top of it with yours. Because, like I said, I wish somebody would think they could make me feel bad about telling something that actually was bad. That might have made me drink more, hate myself more, do things to hurt myself because I just didn't care about myself. I mean, it could have been a bunch of things, and you think you gonna hurt me with what people thinking. We give people too much power they don't deserve, energy they ain't gonna never be able to give us back. For what? I wish I would. Tia says, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Um, but yeah, like you don't give people that, and don't be afraid to be you. Don't. I mean, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be me. So some people might come in the chat. They might be a little messy. But what's messy in the book of YouTube? Because somebody will come in the chat and be like, oh, did y'all see Fookity Fooks live? Don't you come up in here and being messy. You know what I'm saying? But don't you come up in this chat. But how do people know? Maybe they don't DM. Some people don't be on, Instagram and the Twitter. They don't do all that. They ain't on the book. They ain't on none of these other places to go whisper with you. They ain't emailing. So they come in the chat. Yesterday they brought it up. They be getting mad. And they say, but I thought that's what you worked on, information. I thought you was like the FBI. You work on information. You would it said you was the YBI, the YouTube Bureau of Investigations. And all the FBI work with is informant. They got that's what they work with. They get that intel when you tell. You know what I'm saying? That's where that intel comes from, a bunch of tailors. It's a whole lot of telling in this mother. That's how I go. One man band king. How you doing? How you doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. How's it going? But yeah, they that's what they do. That's how they get the information. So that's what I want on TV. And YouTube at its finest. That's information. And sometimes, just like with the feds, sometimes it's pertinent. And sometimes, that shit, I don't give a damn. And that's how you hear it. You know, because trust me, the feds will hear some stuff that the local cops, when you know the difference between these people in everybody's jobs, the local cops would have been on it. The feds, like, who cares? But who cares? They'll have the criminal in the interrogation. I don't give a damn about that crack you was saying. I swear they do it. We done seen where the feds was on people when they were going through finding people that were at their stores selling food stamps and they was running that money as tearing them out, to their country and stuff. When they found out about it and they was on it. Hey, one of them in New York, a famous one, he took his daughter's life. And they knew it because they had this whole crib tap. And they was telling, if y'all move in on them, we gonna get it all at once. And that's what they do on the tube. Don't worry about this pertinent information I got. Till I get them, I'ma hold this. Go figure. Go figure. I don't know what a snitch is. Person that's a part of something but tell to cover their ass. It's a whole lot of snitching on this mother. It's a whole lot of snitching on this mother. Yeah, that happens over on the YouTube. On the YouTube, that happens daily. It's going on right now. We just don't know it because we ain't over the snitching. See, if you ain't want to snitch, you don't be like, what? People ain't snitching? What you mean, Danny? Well, I mean, they snitching. If you come tell me something that's bad and you was a part of it, but now you're telling me, why now? What changed? And usually what's going to come in the stories, they turned on somebody that was in it. Not because they thought it was important for you to know when it was happening. No, that wasn't important. It's important now that I can't stand this motherfucker. That's very important. You better grab the importance of what I'm doing here. You better. This is YouTube. And don't be mad at them, y'all. Please. I want to tell y'all, stop getting mad at these creators for being human. Be glad that they showed you who you are. And just believe them. Just believe them. Just believe them. Don't worry if you're questioning it. Don't worry. You don't have to try to make it happen faster. It's going to happen. It's going to show its own ugly, dirty face. Oh, I'm telling Jenny, it's one in every community. I'm telling you, I used to say all the time, y'all, let me tell y'all something. It's beef in the vegan sector. You get what I'm saying? This is YouTube. So it's got three sides, not two, three. It's got a good side, and that could be in any sector. Because it could be what you call a bad sector, but it's got good sides. It's got bad sides. That's on here, doxing, torture, and bullying. And then it's got the dark web, where it's way worse. And if you think the sides don't cross, you must be thinking wrong. If you don't think, that's why you got people on YouTube who once were kind of big, but they realize how much of the world you letting in. And sometimes it can get real dark for no reason. You ain't doing nothing wrong. It's the YouTube. Mm-hmm. Heidi says, how you doing? The book. It is. It's a book. It's the Notebook for damn sure. And I ain't talking about the love story. It's definitely the Notebook, honey. Y'all better know. Y'all could watch it. I mean, sometimes you got to watch some of this stuff with some of these creators and be like, we in season what? Season what? Episode what? Okay. Then they get mad when you're doing reviews. It's like, come on, this is a show, right? You put on a show, I want to review it. Call me Cisco and Ebert. Nino. Okay, I think he done, yeah. I think he finally done. We'll see. We'll see. Well, he had to get that. He must have heard me say we'll see. hate when he walking to you in slow motion. Then he stopping because he looking back to see if they gonna walk back past. Because if they went that way, they gotta come back this way. If you don't let these people deliver this stuff, so much. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. It is. Stacey, I'm telling you, it is. Sometimes you just have to watch. And sometimes if you're a real good tuber, like I consider myself to be, you'll see it coming. You actually got a calendar, a YouTube. It's invisible, but it's there. Calendar marking the day you think it's gonna happen. And I wish what we need to start doing, you know what? I don't know if I should say it because they'll say that sounds like gambling. But we should be running spreadsheets. We should be picking dates. Picking I say it's gonna be Wednesday about 7. Yeah, I mean I want to get to the hour. I want you to win and we just be putting in the pot $2 of her. Ooh, them pots get big. They get big. Cause some I can see it coming. I be seeing friendships. I'm like, oh, this is about to end right now. And then when they break up, I swear they be going back to the creators that fall out with each other. They'll be going back saying stuff like, "If you pay attention on this live, I was already over them." You know, like I know I seen it, but y'all was playing like it was okay. But I seen it, girl. I seen it. I seen. Did y'all see it? Cause you can see it. You can tell when they straight using each other. You ever seen two content creators get into it, right? And as soon as they get into it, that day when you go in the chat, it's certain people like, where they coming from? And they coming in with that I knew it was never gonna like say, wait a minute, why you it's already official. They broke up. Do we gotta put salt on the wound? But I be there for it. I be there for it. Okay? I'm telling y'all, you want the word on the curb, you better read that chat. You ever came in the chat to a live and the creator talking, like, I have no idea what's going on. You go to the chat. And the chat be juicy. You go, oh my, what? Let me rewind this back. Rewind it slow. Because I be become a video for me. I'd be like, rewind it back and play it slow. People be like, I'm speeding through as I'm watching. Not me. I'm saying if we could slow it down. And I'm like, what? Then I fast forward back up. But whole time I rewind it, I'm on another device reading the live chat. Cause you gotta make sure, cause you know these mofos will end the live and put it on private. They'll end the live and delete it. Oh, oh. So I'm in the chat. I'm watching backwards, right? So this means I'm watching 20 minutes earlier, right? But I am reading the exact chat right now. And then if something happened in that chat, like, what? Fast forward fast. So this device is playing me backwards, and this one is giving me live and in color. Have you? Am I the only one who's done that? Wait, none of y'all have ever done that. I think I might be telling too much. Forget it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I came and talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it if you're ashamed. Don't do it if you're ashamed, or at least don't tell nobody. You ain't gotta tell. You know, sometimes they say it was done in the dark. You keep it in the dark. So maybe I'll be in there watching it with my lights off. So we're gonna call that the dark. But I've done it. I've done it. You know, when YouTubers be on their chat like talking about somebody on here. Yeah, and Just Danny over there doing what? Then somebody come in the chat. Like, somebody in Just Danny chat just said this. Honey, y'all better believe I'm over in Just Danny chat watching you too, thinking, like, this ain't over there. I just ain't commentating in the chat about it. I'm just like, ooh, they talking shit. And if I don't like the content creator, I swear I have they mouth muted and I'm just reading their chat. Like, what? What? Did they just like the other day? It got to a point where I just wouldn't see what was still on there and Muzz, please stop. You know, she's giving all that. I literally muted her and I was just reading the chat and I said, that chat, man. That chat. Mama Ann, I done did it from the TV, the computer, and the phone at the same. You gotta let it run, but with these eyes, you gotta make sure you can see. So the device I'm gonna be reading from is the phone because I can move this closer. That's it. I don't want to be reading the comments wrong. Be like, oh, they just said they gonna start a fight. And it was like, this is a fire. And I'm like, huh? Who fighting? Who fighting? You need no super fan. Don't tell them that you already trying to take over my channel. I think sometimes him and my granddaughter gonna get together and just take it over. Y'all just gonna come on one day, but she ain't even come back on here. She's tied up in the kitchen while we go live. We'll untie when we done. I'm like, dang. They don't change my password and stuff. Like, how did he get my password? He like, I was sitting there when you made it up, watching. I told y'all, I've been telling y'all about it. If you catch Nino's paws crossed, don't trust him. Don't trust him. He up to no, don't you know no good. Here he come. Look, I said don't trust him when he come here. Watch out. See, Jenny, you've done it. You've done it. Just like a YouTuber would be like, don't go over there and watch it. I just go and tell y'all what it is. I said, girl, you telling me in slow motion. You stopping and reading comments. You doing some other stuff. Let me go and play it while I'm listening to you now, girl. And then sometimes the YouTuber would be talking about like, oh, they just said that. You like, you missed what they said right before it, girl. See, that's why I'm watching it, because you ain't telling me everything. I need to hear it all. I want to hear what they said myself. I don't need, because sometimes the commentary will break it up. I'm like, wait. And then they be commentating. You ever been listening to them commentating on something? Like, wait, did you just hear what they said before that? Wait, how come you just stop? You be like, stop it there. Time it out. Stop it. Then it'd be somebody in the chat. Wait, go back 2 minutes. You be missing important stuff. See, me, I know just like when you watching a movie, right? And it'd be this like a relevant ass part early in the movie. You're like, what the hell is this 5 minutes of nothing? Pay attention to that 5 minutes of nothing because it's going to have something to do later. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason they decided to edit this shit into the movie. You got to know that. That's how you got to be on here. That's why the other day, when I was watching Cooch, and she was doing Yikes, his whole big debut, and it had, remember on that episode he had guest appearances from 2 different police officers. It was a good episode, a little long, but it was a good episode. But anyway, when she was reviewing that, there was a part when Cody walked dead out, and when he walked out, get the he came back anyway. Blah 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 blah. Hold on, guys. 2 of my fingers are broken. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so later when the popo come, he says, "Oh, my husband's gone." Cooch says, "No, he ain't gone. He's in the back hiding." So, no, girl, he gone. But you know why we missed it? Because at that port, we were talking about something else, but I didn't miss it. I can't help but notice a whole mofo walk behind somebody and walk out the door. And then if I missed it, as soon as he would say, "Get the F out," I would rewind like, who are you telling to get the F out? Is it somebody in the chat? Is he telling them to get out? Because I know he will tell somebody to get the F out the chat. So, but then I say, no, he's talking to him. When he strolled across that thing, and then a few minutes later, he came strolling back into the door. So that's what I said. Sometimes you can miss it. Because remember, I gotta narrate, I gotta read the chat, I gotta do a bunch of stuff. So I don't blame them. Sometimes you're gonna miss something. Joe being Joe out here during says you're gonna miss something. Or sometimes while you putting on the next clip of it, somebody's still talking about the other one, so now I'm responding to that. Now I'd have missed something. The best thing for you to do is watch that shit good twice. Even the boring parts. You ever been watching a movie and fast forward because like, oh, this shit boring, but I want to see what's going on. But then you get further on and be like, I gotta go back because I need to. Don't do it. I just gotta watch it. I gotta endure this pain. I can't be walking out the room then coming back because it's gonna be important pieces I'm gonna miss. So later they're gonna be talking about their mother. I'm like, wait, their mama was in the movie, but their mama gonna be the one who called them earlier in the movie and said she wasn't never coming home. But I ain't gonna remember that because I done walked out the room. Don't walk out the room on these heifers. Don't you walk out that room. Don't you walk out that room because you're going to miss something. I guarantee you're going to miss it. I feel like yikes. I am being harassed by Tara Lynn. Tara Lynn is harassing me about Nino farts and all kinds of stuff all over my text. She just wants me off of the platform. She just wants me off the platform. She doesn't care about the things I have to go through when he farts. And then she texts me about the farts while I'm live. I repeat again, just like she did yikes. That's what they want you to be saying on here. Tara Lynn got me. We are taking Terry Lynn down on the lawsuit. That's it. That's it. Some people on New Year's Eve gonna be firing firecrackers, firing off firearms. They're gonna be doing all kind of stuff. She gonna be getting a lawsuit that's gonna be swooping through the mail to deliver right on the first. And I'm gonna have Bone Thugs and Harmony standing right outside her crib singing, "It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Get your ass and get served, get served, get served." I'm gonna have the real ones out there. Bone in front of her crib. Lawsuit. And I'm gonna be in the back in a Uber XO recording it live. Wake up, wake up. Grab this, grab these papers, get served. Wake up, wake up, wake up. That's how you gotta take them. That's how you gotta take these people. So y'all want me on YouTube back and forth and back and forth. Forget that. I'm bringing Bone Thugs and Harmony, and we're coming to serve papers. And the funniest part is I'm gonna make sure the person serving you the papers has on a YouTube costume. YouTube. They're just gonna have on the sign say YouTube. And they gonna come to your door and Bone gonna be in the background. Grab these papers, get served, get served, get served, get served. It's the first of the month. Because I'm only serving foods on the first. It's the first of the month. And we coming early in the morning, so they could definitely be saying shit like, wake up, wake up, wake up. Get up, get up, get up. Definitely. Definitely. And since I'm a nice person, when I'm serving the court papers and it's YouTube, I am going to definitely give out a chocolate. I'm debating if I want to give out like Gordero chocolates or do I want to give cheap chocolates? I don't know because I'm probably going to serve so many foods. I don't know. Wake up, wake up, wake up. And so it might be cheap chocolates. I'm debating. I almost want to give them jelly beans, but I'm like, I hate jelly beans. So I'm like, no, I ain't going to give them jelly beans. Maybe I give them corn candy. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm not going to give them corn candy, Big Bad Wolf with peanuts in it because some people might have allergies. And I do care. And I need them to be at court. Wake up, wake up, wake up. First person on my list is Tara Lynn. First person on my list is Tara Lynn. And then I'm going to own her channel. I'm going to own it. I'm going to own it. And all her subscribers, her members, I'm going to own it. She won't even be able to do a membership without my permission. Period. That's just real. I heard that was one of the new rules on YouTube. The new rules on YouTube is if you wanted to serve somebody that you had to serve them with your own rap or singing group. I tried to get New Edition. They wouldn't all come together. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted them to come to the door like, this is a YouTube heartbreak. Don't forget that. You know what I'm saying? They was going to come. Don't. But I couldn't get all of them to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, if I can't get Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, I mean, I'll take John too. You know, Johnny could come. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't. Then I kind of want NSYNC. Then I realized I just really wanted Justin. And so I was like, no. And that's when I decided it was Bone. And they were cheaper to get too. It was easier to get Bone Thugs and Harmony. That was, not saying they cheap. And they not worth it. They worth more than I should be able to afford, but I figured I could probably get them. I could get them, and we could go on a world tour with this. Maybe we get on a world tour. Because I'm sure I'm going to have to go to some other countries. I'm more than sure. I'm going to fill my passport up doing this. Delivering lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit. 8 billion here, 9 million there, 15,000. Some people they lawsuit would just be, I just want your channel down. Just go. I'm suing you for your channel. That's gonna make change. And it's one lawsuit at a time. Okay? Okay? Dang. I've been trying to be nice. Chinny, y'all have a good one. Have a good one. Don't worry, you're not in none of my lawsuits, and unless you end up being a member of one of the people I'm suing for 18 billion. But then that's not that person, because every time you come over here, we act like it's not, you're not in the lawsuit. Just remember that, girl. I love you. Have a good one, girl. Happy Monday. See, that's what I'm telling y'all. When we over here, all those lawsuits, that's just talk about them. Hold on a second. I think this that person I'm suing. I can't say their name. My lawyer just texted me from the bag, even though the bag is really a list of my numbers. Yeah, so y'all trying to tell me I'm making it up because my lawyer ain't write that right there? Listen, what? Anyway, I'm done with that. We're not answering any more of those texts tonight. But y'all, what are y'all getting into today? I was supposed to get up with my granddaughter today, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that next Monday. But Thursday we are going to the zoo at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. So yeah, I'm going to do that. So today I'm trying to freestyle on what I'm gonna do. I feel like just chilling and doing absolutely nothing. I really do. I feel like chilling, being in. But then there's a part of me that's like, go outside, go and do something. I'm like, ill. So I don't know. Members, to my members. Excuse me. There's a cough. But my throat just started itching like something was. Anyway, um, members, would y'all like me to go down to Navy Pier today? I don't know what time to do today. We can go hang out. It's kind of, but it'd be cooler because that's the lake. That's dead at the lake. But now it might be kind of packed. But I love to walk all the way to the back of the Navy Pier. But I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. But I don't know. Just let me know. I'm trying to figure out something I want to do today. But it's not like extremely hot, but it's hot. But I can still do something. I'm just thinking of something with the number. But yeah, like I said, Navy Pier, like I said, I would go there in the afternoon because what I want to see, the pictures, the beauty of the skyline from Navy Pier at night is beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't know. I would say I go to Navy Pier and do the Ferris wheel. Not Ferris wheel. Yeah, Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel. I don't know. I'm trying to debate. I'm debating. Um, I don't know, guys. Because like I said, it's just a part of me that's like wants to do nothing. Then I'm like, get up and do something. Just go do something. But I'm trying to figure out what that something's gonna be. And so that's where I'm at today. And the good thing is, like I said, because even if I went to Navy Pier, I would want to get there at like 4, maybe 5. Because if I got there at like 5 o'clock or whatever, it don't get dark until like 8:39. But around that time, I'd be wanting to get ready to get up off the pier anyway, because I'm still going to ride the bus back to the crib. And like I said, I don't mind riding the bus at night. I'm finally gonna be like, I'm ready to go home. So I'd probably stay at the pier till like 9:30 times, and then I get home about 10:30. But yeah. Oh, it's pouring there. Ooh, you having a chillax day? Yeah, that's why I said a part of me just wants to have a super chillax day. But because even if I went down to Navy Pier, because tonight I go on Heidi's at 7:30, I could do Heidi's from at Navy Pier. Because you go in the back of Navy Pier, don't nobody be there. There's benches and stuff. People sit down. And it's not like I'm at the ocean and the wave, it's not going to be having this wave current where all you're going to be hearing in the background, splash, splash, splish, splash. That's not going to happen. But the skyline behind me is going to be so god doggone beautiful. Y'all might not even hear what I'm saying. Because like I tell you, we got one of the best skylines there is. We do, we do, we do. Not saying everybody, some other people don't have some nice skylines, but we got one of the best. At least in my opinion. In my opinion, it rocks, it rolls. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And So that's what I'm planning on doing today. But y'all know I had to come in and talk a little Bobby. Let's see what y'all was doing. Come kick the bobo with you. You know I had to do that. Especially because I didn't end up coming back last night. But once again, like I said, I was back to back watching people. I was doing that. Then I left, and by the time I came back to the house, it was like 8. I'm like, oh, I got later. I got later. And then, like I said, that's what I was saying earlier about the lady Denise on Terry Lynn. So I ended up going up there for a second. But yeah, that was a brave thing. Like I said, so I ended up doing that. But then after that, immediately after that, when I got off that, I went to sleep. I went to sleep. I went to sleep. And the worst part is I went to sleep. So that was about 1:30. I went to sleep. When I first woke up the first time, it was like 5 o'clock. So I didn't even get light outside yet. And it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I was up to 7. Then I went back to sleep. And I got up the second time. It was like 10:30, almost 11. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Do not forget to hit that crown. Hit that crown because you was in the building. Hit that crown because you sat here and watched. Hit that crown because you was here because you wanted to be. Hit that crown. Let us know you was in the building. Let me know. In my Aaliyah voice. My Aaliyah voice. Let me know you were in the building. And thank you for being in the building. Oh, yes. Summer is short. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Oh, that sounds like fun. Enjoy your summer. I want everybody to do that. Enjoy the museums you have. Enjoy if you got a garden, go out there and be in it. If you have a nice yard or pool, go out and enjoy it. If you have a nice porch you like to sit on, go out and enjoy it. If you'd like to just take a walk around the block, go out and enjoy it. Go out and enjoy it. Let that sun radiate on your body, but trust me, if you're gonna be out in it in the rays, please put on sunscreen. Please. Sunscreen, sunblock, something. So, but yeah, go out there and enjoy it. I'm very disappointed that now, in the last couple of years, because my eye was healing so bad, I didn't think about getting in the pool. But this year, I thought maybe I can get in the pool, and I can. I can. So I want all of my, like I told you all a couple of days ago, I just learned that last week. But to all my peoples out there that can get in that pool, swim for me. Swim for me. Put your head up under that water for me. Enjoy it. Do a backstroke. Float in the water. Do it for me. Because I love the water, but I ain't jeopardizing these eyes for none of it. I can't go get in the ocean. I can't do none of that. But I sure can go sit by it. I sure can go hang out at it. I sure can go sit at the edge of the pool and let my feet dangle. I sure could walk up to the lake and, I don't know, Lake Michigan is filthy. Lake Michigan is filthy. Let's stop all this littering and pollution. It is filthy. So I don't know if I ever want to go walking up on the Lake Michigan. Like, I don't. Until somebody lead me to the clean spots. Sorry, Lake Michigan. But, maybe not. I don't know. But I still will go stay up on the ocean. I still would look at the beautiful ocean. I still look at the lake. I love looking at Lake Michigan when I'm riding down Lakeshore Drive. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But yeah, maybe I'll do some sailing this summer. Definitely. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna call my best friend today and say we need to get together, me and her, and we need to just rent a boat, go out there, do some riding. See, right here can do that. I'm sure y'all can. Y'all plays it tough. Yeah. And some of you driving yourself. Some of you can rent and they'll drive and have a little get together. Maybe we need to have a boat party. Since I can't be in the water, I need to get all up in the water. That's what I'm doing. So you better go swimming and have some fun for me. You better. Every time Tina tell me she in the pool, I imagine I'm in the pool kicking it. I'm kicking it. Mm-hmm. So I end up in that pool and chlorine in my eyes, and then I'm telling y'all why was I ever in that pool? I can't even use just every eye drop, and I'm gonna be jumping in the pool with all that chlorine. You must be cray cray. Chlorine. Mm-mm. Mm. I be me. How you doing? Oh, yeah. Because when it's hot, I want to be in that water. Ain't no such thing as the water might be too cold when you get to the pool. I'm jumping dead in it, whole body, because I need it to cover me. And you forget how hot it is when you're in the. Yeah, I love Navy Pier. I love Navy Pier. And on Thursday, the Children's Museum is free. And so you can go in there, and their Children's Museum got a real good African, I don't want to say department, section, not display, I forget what you call them, exhibit. That's always there. That's real. I mean, the Children's Museum is just, it's off the chain. It's a real good museum, though. Hmm. Yeah. I love pools. I do. A lot of people don't like pools. Now, when it comes to that, I don't like jacuzzis like that. Because I know what I'm gonna do in the jacuzzi. So I don't imagine how many people. I know what they say. They clean it. Hey, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. They used to say that too about all them spas and women going to get pedicures. They said they was cleaning the mess out of them until all them people catching them bacteria infections. Now give me a jacuzzi at my crib and let me get a. I'll even take a. What's it when you got the bathtub? You got a good bathtub and you got like the jacuzzi jets on it, but it's not completely a jacuzzi because you can also use it as a bathtub. I'll take one of them. But can you make it double wide? They gonna say you don't need it that wide when you taking a bath. I do. Is it me or did y'all ever see that bath that you could walk out of? You know, you can open the door. I want one. Does that mean I have to sit in there till everything drain out too? Because I mean, I can't just open this door, right? Because I don't know what pool it could have that I open the door and the water don't come floating all over my bathroom floor. But I want one. I wanna walk out. Can I make, you know how you can go get the shower you want? Cause like in my dream shower, first of all, even though I probably never had that many people, my dream shower gonna fit about 6, 7 mofos up in it. Okay? I'm gonna have shower heads coming out in mid sections. I'm gonna have little departments where you're gonna pull shower heads off. I mean, for whatever you use your shower head for. We don't judge in here. I'm feeling like I'm judging myself. Anyway, then I'm gonna have a shower head so big, we just gonna call it tropical waterfalls. This is gonna come from the top of the shower. Then I'm gonna have one here and one in the back, baby. Baby. Because one of the reasons, let me tell y'all, I'm gonna get after dark for 1 second, but I'm gonna say it as clean as I can say it, okay? Because it's early. It's early, and I do have a little class. Anybody into being on in the shower with their mate or whatever, like I'm not, unless we got some great shower. And then in my mind, I want to be in one that got two shower heads. Because at one point I want us to be, like for real, like, is it me? So when I think of this master great shower that I got, that's my shower. I mean, I told you. I know somebody in Georgia, and in their house, they got one. It's an 8 people shower. That thing got like 14 shower heads in it, man. Like big ones, jets coming out the side, a top one. I walked in there. I said, I could just live in your shower. I could. I could just live in your shower. And in that same bathroom, they got a jacuzzi tub that's on a 2 step up. They got a big ass sink. They got one of those little personal bathrooms with just a toilet and they got a door on it. This is all in their bathroom. It's all in their bathroom. They bathroom off the chain. And just one thing I see Texas and Georgia do a lot of is you got a whole closet in your bathroom. I mean, I'm talking about a closet room. Like, you got a room that's a closet. You better love it, live it. I'm like, Chicago, I need y'all to implement that all through. And that little private toilet. When I was in Texas, every time my one of my cousins out there, he buy a lot of real estate in Houston, and he would go to different things. So they have like those. What do you have? We don't have them out here. If we do, it's I don't know about it, but they had these like mock houses that you can go into instead of you going into the house. And so then people, when they buying these homes, they can know if they deluxe it, these are the features they could add on to it. But I noticed there was a lot of like chef kitchens. Like they had them little prices. They must do a lot of partying, a lot of open loft space, and all these in Houston. All these decks look like party decks. They got fans on the deck. I said that's because it get hot in the mofo out here. You ain't fooling me. We ain't partying out here. The fan ain't doing nothing but blowing hot air. It's too hot. It's too hot. But yeah, they had a lot of and literally where we was at looking at these mock cribs is exactly where Cynthia Bailey, when she came out there to Houston, did that little get together on that crib. They had a little pier, and it looked like it's by a lake. That's a whole man-made lake they done made. I went there. I went there. hmm And right by where the crib that she did was in there at, there's like a mock crib. They could show you like what inside that. You could rent that thing. That's not one of the ones at that time that was for sale. That was a few years back. It's the same crib. Because I was wondering when she was in Houston, I'm like, where's she at with the water? I can only imagine what over there looked like now because it was already really nice and it was building up and people was buying homes, buying the space and the lot and having the home built and added on or whatever over there. So I can only imagine what it is now. I'm sure that shit that's been almost that was like 2016, so that's been almost 8 years ago. I can only imagine how nice it is over there now. Even more. Yeah, I'm telling you. 2 rooms in my house when I got a house. I don't worry about nothing else. I'm worried about how we doing that kitchen and how that bathroom is gonna be everything I want in them 2 rooms. I promise. When I think about what I want, that's what's gonna be in them rooms. Like for real. That dream kitchen, that dream bathroom. Now, did me wrong. If I got a husband, he gotta have a man cave. He gotta have a place that he just love and it's his and it's that his area and he know it and he could whatever. And I promise I'm be making sure like, oh, you wanted that in there? What about a this? You should have a that. You should definitely have that. Hugh Hefner had a Starbucks. You should definitely have an espresso machine. I would be cheering on. You know why? Because the more I cheer on that great room for him, the more he gonna want to keep me in them rooms I love. You know what? You was really liking that bathroom. Now I feel like it should have marble floors. He gonna really go out for you, girl. And then he gonna be like, and he's gonna have to have it. So I mean, and if he don't have them kind of dreams, I want him to encourage you to spend your money to do it. Then, but either way it go, you gonna have what you want, girl. You better have it. You better have it. And I could have a dream home and not have a man there. I promise you, if those 2 rooms I just told you about, they gonna be the thing. And to me, like even if I set my house up, like if I was doing something, because my kids are grown, um, and I set up rooms, I definitely would turn a room into a shoe store. And I'm so petty Pete. I'd set it to a shoe store and I'd hire a mofo to just come in and grab me the shoes and stuff like that and then come and sit, you know what I mean? And for real. Like I mean that. And if it's a shoe I love, you better guarantee under it is gonna be like 3, 4 pairs of that shoes like we in the stock room at a shoe store. Like I'm gonna change the game. Did she hire somebody? She sure did. And I'm gonna come in and walk up to the register and be like, yeah, let me get them number 12s and just walk in, man. They come bring them out. I sit down and oh dang, you know what? Grab me a pair of long socks. Blah blah blah. Grab me them cartoon. Now they not gonna work all day because I don't need them on no 8 hour shift. Now they will be on a payroll and it will be worth. I'm like, yeah, you make about $100 an hour. How many hours do we work? I'm gonna need you to work three. I'm gonna need you to work 3 hours. I'm gonna have to go back. Yeah, that's just in my dream space. In your dream space, you trying to figure out how to get a pool in the backyard. In my dream space, I'm figuring out how to turn the basement to a pool. I'm talking about the type of pool that when we walk in, that like, I mean, we're gonna have a border around it. Of course, I don't want to just walk in and walk into the pool. Like you can't even take a step. You right in the pool. No, no. Hold on one second. They calling back to back. Hold on. Hello. Sorry, y'all, for that intermission. That was my job the other day. We had a situation where somebody went to pay for something with a card. There was a total, and their card only had so much on it. Then they were like, "Oh, let's just come out of the transaction because I'm trying to transfer the money or this going on with my card, whatever their circumstances were." But the register will not let me come out of this like at all. It's like finish out this transaction because you've already started paying on it. So I'm trying to come out to refund back. So I had to leave a note in the register. So they were calling me today, like, oh, by the way, that was Saturday night. Well, by the way, what was the situation? So I was just explaining the situation. And they were telling me it's a way to do it, but they'd have to show me because he couldn't explain it over the phone on how you do it because otherwise the register it'll mess up the register. So, but sorry, y'all. Sorry. Claudia says, how you doing? How you doing? But yeah, so, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing tonight. So like I said, at 7:45 my time, I'll be over there on Hades. And I'm just trying to figure out. So I'll either be at home from right here on the living room or the bedroom doing it from whatever, or I'll be sitting at Navy Pier in the back of it to win it from there. So like I said, I'm trying to figure it out which one I want to do because the only problem that with doing it at Navy Pier is I would have to do it from my phone because I could take my laptop. Excuse me. Use my hotspot, but when you right back there, the best signal I'm gonna get is off my phone. I really am. That's where I'm getting. But some thinking, oh, maybe not, maybe not. It's one thing to record a video there and then put it up, and it's another thing to be sitting out there with one camera. So I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Because, like I said, tomorrow, if it wasn't so hot, I'd go up to Navy Pier and go by the Children's Museum with my granddaughter, with the baby, because I'm going to have her tomorrow instead of Friday. But I would do that. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. And then my eyes start saying, girl, we ain't going nowhere. Oh. So, like I said, I'm going to get ready to get up out of here. Hey, how you doing, Queen of O'Hara? I'm going to get ready to get up out of here. Like I said, it's going to be a long day. I can tell. I'm talking about me. It's just saying it's going to be a long day. So, I'm no more predictable. I told y'all, July be not predictable. But I definitely, I'm not gonna keep saying it. I have to get to my members because I do. So thank you everybody for coming. I'm sorry. This felt like I don't know if it was an eyelash, felt like something in my eye. And I'm just waiting for my eye to tear up to take it out. Sorry, y'all. But it felt like when I blinked, like my eyelash or something went in. And I don't even have long eyelashes like that, so I don't know why my eyelash just went into my eye. But that's what it felt like. And I was just sitting there, my eye was gonna kick it out. Hey, Queen of O'Hara, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, everybody have a great day, and I will see you. Like I said, I'll either see you in the chat, another chat, or I'll see you when I come back over here. If I come back over here later, I'll see you over in Heidi's. But I will see you all later. I definitely am putting up some uploads today because I got a couple on my mind. And one of them I want to play with this here grain screen. And I just found out they trying to get me to go down there, but I just found out that Pastor Pella is this Marianne and my man. This message is for you. That Pastor Pella is in the Carolinas right now, and that he's coming back soon. And he got a lot. He got a lot to say. He's forming a new church. And that's what he's telling me on these YouTube streets. So I will be talking to him, because I think with all the stuff going on, I need to get into some YouTube churches and get some YouTube prayer. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be the kind y'all thinking about. It's YouTube. It's not natural. It's YouTube. Anyway, have a beautiful one. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you for showing love to each other, respecting me, respecting yourself. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. I enjoyed y'all, and I will get at y'all later. See y'all. I was sitting in my bedroom watching on the YouTube.